will do money oriented problems. I'll bring samples of all. So this is our first problem. Okay, now hang on before you start doing a problem. So you will always see in majority of the problems, again I'm saying in the exam nowadays, getting a problem like this is a rare find. Very rare a problem will come like this. Upfront I'm saying, nowadays the problem will come as a case study. But in order to understand case study, you must have swam a lot in such sort of problems. Then a case study can be made. How to make a case study? A new classroom has to be set up and the teacher goes to the furniture market and case study बनना शुरू हो जाता है. ठीक है? So in all these questions, they will always ask you two quantities to be found out. And those two quantities should be x and y. Equations are generally much more easy here. 5 years ago, questions like this is to come. Now questions like this will not come. They will all be twisted. And we will do those questions also. But first, learn these questions. So it says, and in all these questions, two equations have to be formed. And two unknowns will be there. The only thing that you guys miss is you all are bad in only one thing. Every year I say you all are all bad in English. Means you all read it like a maths problem. I will read it like an English story. And I'll break it down into a language that I comprehend better. Maybe my mother tongue or Hindi, whatever. I'll break it in my mind. 8 chairs, 5 tables for a classroom cost this. This is a combination given to you. While again a different combination is given. Two combinations means two equations. And they are saying find the cost of a chair and that of the table. By now many must have written let the cost of this be x and y. If you have written, very good. If you have solved, very good. So if we I'll change my color, okay. If we take say chair's value as x rupees per chair, and if we take this as y rupees per table, right? You can see two combinations. This is one combination. 8 chairs, that means one chair is x, this is 8x plus how much? 5 tables. 5y should be equal to how much? 10500. Equation 1 ready. Agreed? And similarly, equation 2 is also ready, which is 5 chairs and how many tables? 3 tables give you 6450. Now comes the next challenge for you. How to make my calculation simpler and easier. End of the day, you have to solve for both x and y. ठीक है ना? आइए चलिए देखते हैं इसको. So let's see our equations. Or our equations are 8x plus 5y is equal to 500, and I have 5x plus 3y is equal to 6450. Children, look at the equation. Okay, I have no doubt about your solving skills and calculation. You're not a grade 7 kid to me. Whenever you see that the coefficient swap, 5 of y has become 5 of x, at that time what you do, and if this was an 8 out here, then you just multiply any one equation with the other coefficient. Now this is 5, right? So if I multiply this equation with 3, it becomes 15y, and this equation if I multiply with 5, then it becomes 15y, and then the y's can be eliminated, right? Correct? आइए सॉल्व कीजिए, आंसर्स निकालिए, और we will wait for every answers. अरे अली, you are becoming the new nail biter. चल प्रॉब्लम कर. So 24x plus 15y is equal to you can actually do this one minus this one also. The numbers becomes easy. This goes away. 25 minus 24 is only an x. एक बार में solve हो जाता है. 750 is the price of a chair. You can take the X or Y, anything. Shreya, answer ready? 750. Did you get it? Sure. 750. So what is the price of table? Try to calculate the price of table. Hey, 52,500. एक चीज बोलो. If a table, this is what is happening. And you remember me, and I'm not pinpointing at you. If you puke for a test, then this one is dying. You are very good in studies, Ananya. I have no complaint. You got 750 as the price of a chair. Will you buy a table for 52,000? If you write that answer, I will deduct another 10 marks saying that this girl is short of common sense. Are you understanding? After this example, I'll give you one example. You should understand that. Are you all of you done? 750 chair price, table price, how much has come out? 900. तुमको भी 10 नंबर काटो. तुम टेबल खरीदते हो 750 का, चेयर खरीदते हो 4,000. What is the price of your mobile? 2,000 rupees. The mobile cover, sir, 72,000 rupees. Super cover, sir. You know, when we used to study engineering, the professors used to be the real white hair professors by age. Now listen one example. This will give you, it will get you clear. Have you all heard about a device called jack? Have you heard about a device called jack? What is a jack used for? A jack is used for lifting a vehicle, right? And have you heard about a device called brake? A brake is used for braking a vehicle. If you see a jack, then whenever we lift a jack, till the moment we lift it, the vehicle lifts. Does the vehicle fall down? No, otherwise it will crash on us. So a jack is called a self-locking device. What is it? Self-locking. Whenever you lift it, it should lock. Whereas a brake is self-energizing. If I press the brake and I remove my leg, the brake pedal should again come out. Brake pedal should again come out. So when we work on efficiency of a brake and a jack, this is pure mechanical engineering. At that time, the efficiency of jack should always be below 50%. If the efficiency is above 50%, the jack will not be self-locking. Means आप गाड़ी को ऊपर उठाओगे, छोड़ देते ही गाड़ी ढाम से नीचे गिर जाएगा. Got it? And brakes efficiency should always be more than 50% to make the brake self-releasing. So we were given problems in mechanical engineering to design a jack. You have to design with material, you have to design spring, ultimately so much of load. So design problems, book is given to you. It's an open book exam. But finally, you have to find out the efficiency. So it's a 7-8 page working, but suppose you have done some wrong and your efficiency has come more than 50%. There is no time to go back and do it again. More than 50% means you have designed a jack which after lifting will fall down. Many students, what they do, you know, if you are a good engineer, he will write efficiency equal to blah, 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 divided by blah, blah, blah into 100%. He will not write the figure. The professor gives a full mark. But if you solve it with 53%, the professor says, to fail you is to contribute one less idiot to the engineer's kingdom. Because you are such an idiot engineer that you write this answer as 53 means it doesn't strike your head that at 53 it is no more a jack. It will put the vehicle down. But sir, my calculation is coming 53. Don't write. Don't write. If you have done some idiotism, sometimes you hide it, right? You don't speak about and say, you know, I was an idiot that day. You don't speak. So you write it as an expression and leave it. Because you won't have time to calculate. That's how you defend. Because any day, you have done the process correct, the professor awards you credit. But if you write like this, more than 50, the professor should give you a 0 and fail you in that problem. You have no rights to be an engineer. You are reporting pulse beat of a person, how much? 28. Release table from the hospital. How? Doctor ho kya? And you are signing the discharge note. All those are one night before preparing in. Marks don't matter. Form is temporary, class is always permanent. If your class is good, you will write a class answer. ठीक है? चलो 750 का टेबल होने से, chair होने से, table cannot be 52,000 or 4,000. It should immediately strike some garbar I have done. And also, how many are buying? So many. It will cross your budget. So next problem. Achha, let me brief this problem. I'll just brief this problem. Whenever you hire a taxi in any city, now this is common sense, okay? The taxi fare has got two components. The taxi fare has got something called flag down charge. Whether it is written in this problem or not, in any city you go, there's something called flag down charge. What is flag down charge? The moment you haul the taxi, recording aayega soon isko. The moment you haul the taxi, earlier days in Bombay and all, he will go beyond that side and switch it on. That's called flag down. Flag down charges are always fixed. And what it will be like rupees 44, say 2 kilometers. So when you take a taxi from, say, Hyderabad airport, the taxi will immediately press the button on, and for the first 2 kilometers, the taxi will be silent. The meter will be silent, and then the display will show 44 rupees. The moment it crosses 2 kilometers, kick, kick. After that, you will have a variable charge. And the variable charge will be something like, say, rupees 22 per kilometer. Now, every kilometer, it will keep on doing kick, kick, the meter will increase. Have you understood? Flag down charges legally means that if you have sat in the taxi and the taxi has put the flag down for hire, wo niche aa jayega na, and you say, no, I don't like your face, you still have to pay this legally. Jao ya mat jao. Right? This problem is same as y equal to mx plus c. My daughter's birthday is there. Per tattoo, please charge this. And for coming and going, please charge this. This is fixed. So this is a y equal to. And if you see the taxi charge, how the taxi charge curve should be, this is advanced mathematics. 44 rupees I have to pay. So my meter starts from 44. This is the C. And after this, there will be a linear relation. This is how the cost goes. You want to see it from economics point of view? This is total cost for a ride of so many kilometers. This is fixed cost. This is variable cost. Fixed cost you have to pay. Variable cost depends upon how much. So if you are like, say, Vakul loves that doggy body dosa. Now if you see that business, fixed costs, they have to burn gas, rent and all. Variable cost is how many idlis they are making. Got it? So sometimes we say it is not worth making an idli at our house for this birthday. Why? Because the fixed cost will be more. We are not making so many idlis. When does a person, this problem will be there, but understand economics. When do you love to source something rather than manufacturing something? Have you seen Jio and Airtel, the technicians who come? They are not on the rolls of Jio and Airtel. They are all hired. Keeping them is a bigger cost. Tomorrow they will have union, lafda. So hire them by a rate charge. I keep an electrician by paying a salary of a month. Achha, last month, did you have any electrical problems? No. You incurred a fixed cost. Rather that it is better to have an electrician on call. So whenever your fixed cost is more, variable cost is less, then it makes sense to not produce that product rather than source the product. I sell biryanis and my demands are so more that right now chopping onions is a very fixed cost intensive job for me. Electricity, onion buying. I gave this job to Ananya Associates. They chop onions and every morning deliver me. चलिए ये प्रॉब्लम करें अभी आओ ज्ञान की बातें इसलिए बोलता हूं because I always feel the ज्ञान component is always less. You are all rattu totas. Come, let's do this problem. What does it say? Taxi charges have a fixed charge. So every taxi charge has got a fixed charge, and the taxi has also got a variable charge remaining depending upon the distance. So this is the variable part. So you have to find fixed charge and rate per kilometer. So ले लीजिए. Fixed charge you can take as what? X, and rate per kilometer is Y rupees per kilometer. Shall we now? let's see our equations. So if a person travels 60 kilometers, so if the person is traveling 60 kilometers, then he should pay 60 into y, and the fixed charge he has to pay. Then he shells out how much? 1260. And for traveling 80 kilometers, I think this is a bad color. And for traveling 80 kilometers, still he has to give the fixed charge. This time he's shelling how much? Okay, 960. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that 960. Sorry. So this is 960, and this is how much? 1260. Now apply common sense. Fixed charges are always same. अबे ज़्यादा गए हो तो ज़्यादा पैसा दोगे, कम गए हो तो कम पैसा दोगे. That way also you should check when you are writing your question, whether you are writing it correct or not. So this is also a very nice elimination case. X and X can be eliminated straight away. क्या हुआ इशिता? You are making a weird face. Have you understood or not? So X and X can be eliminated. So it becomes 20y. Our equation boils down to what, beta? 20y. 80 minus 60 is 20. 1260, 960. 1060, 1160, 1260, 300. 0 takes away 0. Y is equal to how much? 15 rupees per kilometer. And X is equal to how much? 60. Is that? Let's see here. 15 5 is 75. 15 6 is 90. Very good. 900 plus something should be 960. That means this has to be 60 rupees. So your flag down charges are 60 rupees and your per kilometer charges are how much? But actually the taximeter is not like that. It's more interesting. See, he traveled 80 kilometers, right? So actually the taxi will be, calculate him for 78 kilometers. 2 kilometers is actually included in the fixed cost. You just don't pay 60 rupees to look at his face, right? 60 rupees will be at least for the first 2 kilometers. Chale aage, shall we? Everyone understood? Any doubt? Anyone? No doubt. Chale, next. Next. Same problem. Hostel charges have got two things. One is called mess charge and one is called boarding and lodging. Right? Boarding and lodging. One is you pay for the seat, one is you pay for the food. Seat is always fixed. Food you will pay based on how many days you eat. I will not help you. Help yourself. Shreya understood the logic for this problem. Aditi, did you understand logic? Hostels will always charge you for your fixed monthly rent for the seat. And then how many days you eat, based on that that is called mess charge. Mess matlab food. Vakul darling, are you understanding? No issues? Problem, break the problem. There is a student who ate for 22 days. So for him it will be 22y. X plus 22y is equal to 4250. X plus 22y is 4250. Very good. And X plus 28y is 5150. देख टेकबीर 22 दिन खाया तो 4000 में दिया, 28 दिन खाया तो 5000 में दिया, है ना? हाँ, अत्रे ओके ना? हाँ. In these you will get some problems like this and some profit loss based. Sir, I don't know what is profit loss calculation. अमित साहब सब ठीक है? हाँ सर. गुड. हाथ का कोई एग्जामिनेशन, एनी रिव्यू सो फार? ये सैटरडे को होगा, बढ़िया।
The cost per day is 158.
Cost per day is 158. I'm so happy. 150 rupees is your meal charge per day. And what is your boarding charge? 1250. Hey, अनुराग हो रहा है तो बाबू?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, YouTube नहीं देख रहे हो ना? When my sir teaches, I complete all the FIFA highlights whichever are pending. राघव साहब हो रहा है? Oi Ved, you switch on that fan, man. How are you sitting there? Eh?
Boarding charge is 950.
Na
950.
950.
Awesome.
Acha, then 950. Okay, if 2 or 4 people are calling out RS Checker, 950.
Awesome.
And how much is per day? How much did you get, Shreya? 150. Then ठीक है, 950, 150. Acha, another one thing. See, the first to call out the answer was RS. These type of problems have another one bad thing. A trigonometric identity, you know you are right or wrong. But here, you don't know you are right or wrong. And he got a nice answer, which is a 1250. 1250 is a good answer. Generally, if we get answers like 833.68, that means you've gone wrong. So whenever you are getting a pakka answer, please double check. Today, if this was not an exam, our boy would have submitted the paper. And then, nahi, would have happened. Okay, fine. Shall we go to the next one? Do you want me to explain the concept of gain and loss quickly? Or are you fine? बोलो बोलो बोलो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मैं समझा दूंगा फटाफट. Good, Ananya? But did Ananya score full marks in that gain test in grade 8? Yes, because the previous 3 days she did not attend tuition and she only did. आ जाओ, एक बार के लिए सीख लेते हैं. Okay. So remember like this. Again, it is a story of a bamboo. Now, nobody will give you a discount problem out here. Are you assuming that you will not get a discount problem? So it's something like this. The entire story. This is what is known as cost price. The price at which I source a product. Obviously, I am doing business. I will not do it for charity. So what I will do, I will add something which is known as my profit, right? And then whatever price I sell it is called my selling price. If that be the case, I can understand. I'm writing few relations out here. My first relation is selling price should always be cost price plus profit. We are analyzing only profit as a case. All of you agree with this? But since you are like children who are grade 10 students, you will be presented profit as a percentage. So in grade 10, you will be given something called profit percent. Remember, profit, what happens now? Profit is always calculated on CP. Profit is always calculated on CP. So if I say that I have a 10% profit, that means not only will I sell it at CP, I will charge additional 10% of CP. That is another 1/10 of CP. So I will be selling it at, my selling price will be 1.10 times CP. Did you understand this calculus? This will make you faster. I sold at what profit? 10%. Means CP I will recover. No questions asked. Another 10%. 10% is equal to 1/10, which is a 0.1. So I will recover another 0.1 CP. So net I am selling at how much? I don't know why it does like this. price. So net I'll be selling it at 1.10 times of CP. Faster calculation. Understood? This becomes my selling price. Right? Calculation. Okay. Next calculation. I procured an item at this price. Right? This is batter, idli batter that I procured. Now it is afternoon time, batter is becoming sour. Better sell and get some price rather than going home without anything. So I've agreed to sell it here by incurring something which is known as loss, and this is my sale price. The selling price now becomes how much? Selling price is now, the cost price is more in this case. Cost price minus loss is equal to the selling price. Right? I sold at a loss of 10%. That means my selling price is 0.90 of the cost price. I could not recover the complete cost price, but lost 1/10 of the cost price. Is this, are you understanding it clear? I could not recover the entire cost price, but I have sold it at 90. So in another way of understanding is, cost price was a dairy milk. This is 100% of cost price. You sold at 10% loss. That means this much dairy milk had fungus in it. So you sold the dairy milk for how much? The 90% value of the cost price. Easy way of doing. This is cost price and selling price story. Understood? Now many children can also get confused in terms of, sir, tell us some formulas also. So let's look at profit. Profit any day is the excess of selling price over cost price. Right? Sir, what is profit percent? Profit percent. Profit percent is the profit over CP into 100. So it becomes SP minus CP by CP into 100%. I do not remember these things at all. I just remember this. Profit is the excess, and profit is always calculated on cost price. Yes or no? Okay, I'll tell you a question. Sell this pen at a profit of 10%. You will say, what idiot question are you asking, sir? Tell me what is your cost price. Until and unless the cost price is there, how do you know where to calculate the 10%? So cost price is the base. Is this clear? God forbidden you get a problem on mark price and discount, which was your terror in grade 8. Terror in grade 8. Right? So this story is very nice. This will do it with, see, this is Shreya, and this is a soft toy, and she likes this soft toy. Soft toy is right now carrying a tag, and the tag is for 200. So what do we call it? Tag price, mark price, and if this was a refrigerator, then the person will look into a file, model Samsung CNX DV 920, madam 200, list price. We call it a list price. So this is the same thing, tag price. So this is the price at the shop. So I call this as my mark price. At this price, straight away, she's taken out. No, this is very costly. Looking at the face of the girl, the shopkeeper thinks, Margi is coming. No, madam, right now there is a discount going on. We will give you 10% discount. So discount is always offered on the mark price. So now this will be 90% of this price. So the sale price will be now at what? 180, 90 of this. 10%. 10% of this is how much? 20 rupees. 20 rupees gone, 180. And at this price, she agrees to buy it. So this will be known as the selling price. That time the shopkeeper will say, madam, don't tell anyone. Regular, na, that's why we are giving you. Otherwise, please don't put it in WhatsApp group and all, na. By the time they are out, Maja, he must have brought this product somewhere here. And this is the profit that he made. Rest you can apply your equations. Initially, he was on a slurp mode for his profit till this much. We all apply a discount, and we apply a discount. Ultimately, we will make a profit. Apparently, we will show you as if we have not done any profit, but profit to hai. Clear? So now question arises, if I am selling, say, what do you call idli batter, what happens? No idli batter is sold at loss. Initially morning when the idli batter is very fresh, I will be selling it at a premium price. Then by midday, she has come with fresh idli batter. Will you buy from me? No. At that time, I will say double discount, double discount. Then there are still some people who will go at home and immediately fry it. For him, it's okay. So I will sell at a lesser profit for those. Ultimately, we will make a profit. Business never runs on loss. Clear? Shall we go back to our problem now? Anyone who has no, we will be getting generally on this type. So let's take this problem. On selling a TV at a gain of, so what do I have to find out? Cost price of TV and cost price of fridge. Shall we? Let's populate. Cost price of TV X and cost price of fridge is Y. Let us see our scenarios. What is our scenario? Come on. On selling a TV at 5% gain, TV's cost price was what? X. Gain of 5% means 0.05. So you sold the TV at 1.05x. 1x is the cost price. 0.05 is the 5% of the cost price. This is TV. Okay, TV at a gain of 5% and fridge at a gain of 10%. So fridge we are selling at 1.10y. A shopkeeper gains, the gain is how much? 3250. Please understand, the gain is 3250. Don't put this as equal. The gain is 3250. This is the net selling price. This is the net selling price. The gain is how much? The gain is 3250. Please understand. This is the net selling price. What is the net cost price? Net cost price is how much? X plus Y. So net cost price is X plus Y. So what is your gain from this side? 0.05x plus 0.10y. This is equal to 3250. How many understood this? How many understood this? ये बेचने का दाम है, ये खरीदने का दाम है, ये हुआ आपका गेन. ठीक है ना? Similarly, option 2 बना पाएंगे? If he sells the TV at 10%, it is 1.10x and the fridge at 5%. So the fridge is sold at 1.05y. Oh, 5% loss. Oh, so it's 0.95. Very good. Is 0.95y. This is his net sales value. Now he gains how much? Fridge at 5% lot, he gains 1500. So what is his cost price? Again X plus Y. So what is his gain? 0.10 plus नहीं, यहाँ minus हो जाएगा. Y is bigger and 0.95 is smaller. So this one becomes minus 0.05y is equal to 1500. These are your two equations. You can please multiply them with hundreds to make them in integral values so that your calculation becomes easy. Or else what you can do, children? What you can do? You can divide this by 100. No, you can multiply this by 100. That way it will become easy. But still the values are 0.10, 0.10 crisscross. अत्र समझ में आया तो कहानी इक्वेशन ये दोनों है, this and these are the equation. If you are good with mathematics and you do crisscross multiply also, it will work. If you are good, and if you think no decimals goof you up, then please do them. Like I will multiply this with how much? This I will this equation I want to take out this one, okay? So this equation I will multiply with 0.05. This equation I will be multiplying with 0.05, and this equation I will be multiplying with 0.10. But if you think that points make your life miserable, then don't worry. ये bad habit number 2, ये आप final exam में भी करेंगे. All those who are scribbling the right side of your copy are all those people who are eating non-veg chicken biryani and throwing the bones on the table. So your board exam is when you will be taken to 5-star hotel and their restaurant, and there also you will be throwing the bones on the table because your habit is like that. So please take a bone plate and throw the bones on the bone plate. You know what is bone plate? Make a rough column and do the rough in the rough column. And many people also do last page mein some grocery shop calculation. When your pre-board practice revision will start with me, first 3 or 4 classes you will only submit papers where you will be seen how you are writing the paper. And that time we will see how many hydras you are drawing, because you will be doing biology also. Last year there was a guy who used to draw hydra with scale. I took all the hydras, मैं घर पे जाके दिखाया. Some hydras were looking like carrot, some radish. One hydra was looking like elephantiasis. वो पाँव में हो जाता है ना. They were all drawing hydra. Hydra's mother was crying that day. My children, they have mutated their form. क्या हो गया? हुआ नहीं अभी भी? हाँ. टीवी का आ रहा है 25,000. चेक करते हैं. आइए चलिए. टीवी का आ रहा है 25,000. ओके, चेक करते हैं. चेक चेक चेक. ओके, बताओ बेटा, टीवी कितना में आ रहा है? 25,000. 25,000 पे 5% गेन, मतलब कितना हो गया? 25 5 125. तो आ गया कितना आपका? 1250. 1250 is the gain on the TV. And fridge is how much? 20,000 पे 10%, यानी कि 2,000. इन दोनों को ऐड करेंगे तो कितना हो गया? 3250. आप बिल्कुल करेक्ट हैं. दूसरा वाला भी चेक कर लें. Next time you are selling the TV at a gain of how much, beta? You are selling the TV at this was TV, right? TV was 25,000. 25,000 and you are selling it at a gain of 10%. So gain in TV is 2,500. And you are making a loss of how much? Fridge is how much? Fridge value is 20,000. And the loss is 5%. 1 minute. The loss is how much? 5%, right? What is 10% of 20,000? 2,000. So what is 5% of 20,000? 2,000. 1,000. So 1,000. नहीं, कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ है. हाँ, correct ना. And you are making what? 1,500. So this is negative. So this is 1,500. Perfect. You can check this way. Anyone, any doubt? Formulating questions? Fine. Shall we go ahead? But in the main exam, you need not write like this. You just take the gain percentage. Gain is how much? 5%. So it's 0.05x. Gain is 10%. So 0.1y. Adds and gives you so much. I detail the problem for you. Next. Okay, this was compound interest, Simple interest. Simple interest is PRT by 100. Compound interest amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. So man invested an amount at 12% simple interest. What amounts did he invest at different rates? All right. All are simple interest. So did not worry. So let one amount be X and one amount be Y. X he invested at say 12% simple interest, and another amount at this he invested at 10%. He received an annual interest of 2600. So what should be the interest here? PRT by 100. PRT, and these are for how much? Annual interest means 1 year. So P into R into T by 100. This is interest. And here how much interest I am getting? P into R into T by 100. If I add both the interest, I am getting how much, beta? 2600. Equation number 1. Had he interchanged the amounts, means if it was Y into 12 into 1 by 100 plus X into 10 into 1 by 100, then the person receives how much? He receives 140 less. Means 2600 minus 200 is 2400. So 2460. This is your equation number 2. Very good. Please do. Understanding? After you another class. Monday is a bad day and it is so humid. Is it raining at your place, Anurag? Might be. Financial District, Nanakram Goda. Oh wow. You know, when we stay in Bandla Goda, it doesn't rain. Nanakram Goda, it rains. It all depends on the address. Financial District. We are what? Village Piram Cheru. So no rain. Shreya's house, it must be icing. Ramki Towers, high-tech city. More advanced. Anyway, some hodgepodge places also can be given some nice names. Like there should be a place called Nariyal Basti. Nariyal Basti. So girls never used to say that. Can you take us to Coconut Avenue? Nariyal Basti became Coconut Avenue. We are also like that. Broken Boulevard. अरे क्या हो गया? That man died or what? Not this. The other calculator solves equations for me. Tuck, 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 tuck. Just enter the equations, they'll solve it. This one doesn't solve. This is 82 years. Nah, this will not solve. What man ran away with money or what? Hey, Vakul, you solve, you're waiting for someone else's answer that he will say the X value and then he will quietly solve the Y value and tell sir Y is so and so. Fox. क्या अनन्या इतना 00000? 12x by 100. Ah, sir.
There was it 15,000 and 8,000.
15,000 and 8,000. Let's calculate then. 15,000. 15,000 for this. So, yeah, 15,000 you do it, multiplied by 12, and 8,000 with 10. 8,000 with 10 will give you 800, and 15,000 with 12 you do, and you add them, you should get 2,600. Anyone else got these answers? Very good. You all are great investors. The market loves you. Oh, that is A is for Captain America. I thought you were wearing some adult t-shirt. A written big A out here. So that is Captain America A. The most worthless fellow on this earth. Yeah, end of the day, he has to fight hand to hand. So why do you damage so many vehicles and fall from the bridge and do so much of collateral damage? नहीं नहीं, कैप्टन अमेरिका वो दफली वाला वो हाथ में लेके आता है ना एक थाली. End of the day, he will be fighting hand to hand combat. But for that, he will make so many vehicles fall from, flyovers and whatnot. कोई काम ही नहीं है. अरे, I had brought so many problems. We are at only number 8 to 6 problems. हाँ सही है, ठीक है. बाकी आगे बढ़े. हो गया बच्चा. Others have go. 2 people have called out the same answer, means they are correct, and they have done reverse calculation. Gone. We move next. Next. Digits. Let's do some digits. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 12. So let the digits be x and y. The number becomes 10x plus y. So x plus y is equal to 12. Number obtained by interchanging the digits. Yes, sir?
It says the sum of the digits will be take x plus y, not 10x plus y.
We'll take x plus y, darling. I never said 10x plus y. 10x plus y would be the number, because you need to interchange the number also. सर की गलती पकड़ो, बहुत बढ़िया आता है. सर का गलती पकड़ो. Always catch mistake of sir. Sum of the digits. Let the digits be. We have a 2-digit number. This is my 2-digit number. XY. Right? The sum of the digits is how much? 12. Also, you see what is the number? The number would be what? 10x plus y. When we were in kindergarten, we used to write na 10 times x and y once. Okay, good. Obtained by interchanging the digits. Now you interchanged it. Hey, ruko na re bhai. So you check it na, 7 and 5 gives you 12. So interchange, so the reverse number is how much now? 10y plus x. So this number, the reverse number, exceeds the given number by 18. That means 10y plus x minus 10x 10x plus y, है ना? Exceeds. So this becomes minus this minus. So this becomes 9y, and this becomes minus 9x, and exceeds by how much? 18. So this is one equation which can be y minus x is equal to 2. Easy equation is y minus x equal to 2. Y minus x equal to 2. So add them. This goes away. 2y is equal to how much? 14. Y is equal to 7. If y is equal to 7, then x is equal to 5. Hey, Anurag, are the answers 5 and 7? Oh, yeah. If I add them, I get 12. Why did you say 5 and 8?
No, sorry,
No, he's... Oh. Oh, very good. Yeah, very good boy. So I'm giving you 2 stars today, right? Anurag gets 2 stars. One for 5 and one for 7. If you are still not happy, I'm giving you a smiley also. One smiley and 2 stars. In our schools, we used to have these boards with every children name written. Those days, we didn't have all this trauma and all. So you score a highest, you get a yellow star, golden star. So I used to get some highest also, but it used to be naughty. So every naughty, you get one black star also. So they'll give you a black star, smileys. Nowadays, if they do that, means parent entering a class and they see black star, blue star. My child, she didn't eat anything last night. The stars were causing trauma. इसलिए ऐसे बच्चे पैदा हो रहे हैं. हमारे टाइम में कुछ नहीं था. Good. At least, and names of everyone written. Yeah, good. That's the reason Anurag. That's why Anurag was saying 5, 7, 7 to 10. Na, only 3 years. So it's difficult to take that out of him now. Don't worry, Anurag. Every time you say, I'll give another star. I'll continue the legacy. One more star for you. Okay, last problem. But we had some age problems also. I think we'll continue next class. This one, sum of a 2-digit number. Sum of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. That means 10x plus y plus what? 10y plus x is how much? 99. If the digits differ by 3, that means x minus y is equal to 3, and you can write the word x is greater than y. Then only you're getting 3. So what is this equation giving you? 9x minus 9y is equal to 99. X minus plus x plus y is equal to 11. And x minus y is equal to x plus y is equal to 11. Cutting 2x is equal to 14. X is equal. Oh, Anurag again 7. Wow. We're getting a 7 once again. We're getting a 7. And 7 minus, so 7 out here. And y goes this side. 7 minus 3 is 4. So y is equal to 4. 4. So find the number. The number should be 74. Advanced star for Anurag. To advance. He has done his homework. मैं किसी को 9x plus 9y is equal to 99. हाँ तो गलत किया ना, गलत है, गलत किया है ना. This will be how much? 11x plus 11y is equal to 99. X plus y is equal to 9 आएगा. हाँ एक ही बात है. I had written 9. His internet is slow. So 2x is equal to how much? 12. X is equal to 6. Then y is equal to how much? 3. Number is 63. 63. I just confused you. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, it's so bad, you know. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. So I'm so bored. ठीक है, रखिए आज. I need strength now to do some calculus also after you go. So we'll continue this, and next classes we will come with some speed time, age, speed time. No. Next class is your last class. We are going for a 4-day break. I mean, next class of maths we will come with what you call speed, then age. Those are then work. A can do a work in 3 days. So you know that, right? Wednesday is the last class. You're not aware? Didn't I tell you? Or miss karo class?